everybody. Welcome back, everyone, to another edition of the All In Football Show. It's Lee Ice and the Big Dog coming at you. What's going on, Big Dog?
Leave me alone. Oh, you want to talk tonight, huh? Yeah. It's Jive. He want to talk. He been in the past couple shows, but he said you better vote tomorrow. On Tuesday.
Are you going to vote, John?
He said, yep.
Oh, okay. Good. Okay, John. Y'all heard John. Get out there and vote. I don't care who you vote for. Just vote. Make it your... What?
He said he don't care. He voting for himself.
What's going on, man?
Nothing, man. A lot of football. The Rams just won in Seattle with a touchdown pass. Geno Smith cost him this game, man. Ah, my goodness gracious, Geno Smith.
He went back to the old Geno Smith. Then he came out of it, and then he went back into it again.
Yeah, he went. 2 interceptions inside the 20, one return to the house.
To the hills.
Yeah,
that's
indeed
by Ricky. Ricky did it.
Ricky intercepted him twice.
Yeah, both times in the red zone. Times in the red zone.
Sure did.
Hey, man, let's thank everybody for tuning in last week's show. Thank everybody for tuning in this week's show. Like I always say, hope we can entertain y'all doing what we're going through. You know, this is the season, and I still won't say the word, but I'm going to always tell you, protect yourselves and your family the best way you know how. Big Dog, are you ready to get things started?
Boom. What's up?
Mm-hmm.
Got some more water. I got dehydrated again. Been one of them weekends.
You ready?
Boom.
To quote number 4, here we go. You know what's first on the All In Football Show?
I don't think you want to quote it. He said some other quotes today, too. Like, we suck. That's what he said today, too. Go ahead.
Y'all know what's first on All The Football Show. It's called the double reverse when Lee Ice goes under center. He takes the ball, then he hands it to the Big Dog, and the Big Dog gonna do what he do.
First day of November was Friday. Boise State said, 56, San Diego State 24. That's number 15, Boise State. Saturday. Penn State had a number of opportunities to beat Ohio State. Didn't cash in. That's number 3, Penn State 13, number 4, Ohio State 20. Number 5, Miami was in a shootout for a minute, but they pulled away, Lee Ice, as they beat Duke 53-31. Number 19, Ole Miss 63, Arkansas 31. Number 21, Army 20, Air Force 3. Minnesota pulled the upset of the day, 25-17 over 24 Illinois. Number 1, Oregon had no problem with Michigan in the Big House, 38-17. Number 2, Georgia 34, Florida 20. Another upset, Lee Ice. Texas Tech in a monsoon rainstorm beat Iowa State 23-22. Indiana stays undefeated, Lee Ice, 9-0. 13, number 13, Indiana 47, Michigan State 10. They got in 2 weeks they play Ohio State in Columbus. Houston 24, Kansas State 19. As number 17, Kansas State goes down to Houston. Number 10, Texas A&M 20. Oh my goodness, South Carolina 44. They just shot all over them. Louisville went into Death Valley and beat Clemson 33-21. Number 7, Tennessee 28, Kentucky 18. SMU stays undefeated in the ACC as he beat number 18, Pitt 48-25. And that was an ACC. Lee Ice, did you know what yesterday was? Did you know what yesterday was? Huh?
The second.
Yeah, and it was a CFL playoff.
Oh, they started.
The Canadian Football League started last night. The Saskatchewan Roughriders beat the BC Lions 28-19. Lee Ice.
Yep.
The Toronto Argonauts were angry yesterday because they beat the crap out of the Ottawa Redblacks 58-38. That sets up next week, Lee Ice, the divisional finals. Let's see who goes on the Grey Cup on the 17th of November. The Toronto Argonauts go to Montreal to play Alouette. And the Saskatchewan Roughriders go to play in Winnipeg against the Blue Bombers at 6:30. Both games on TSN. Lee Ice, special edition. Who you got? Toronto, Montreal.
Toronto. I got to go with our second home, babe. Got to go with our home in Canada. They show us so much love, the Argonauts.
I know that's our second home, but I'm going Alouette. Rough Riders and the Blue Bombers. Who you got?
I always like the Blue Bombers. I love it. The Blue Bombers and the Argonauts.
I got the Blue Bombers and the Alouettes. That's who we got. And that would have set the Canadian Football League Grey Cup Championship game on November the 17th at 6 p.m. on TSN and / CBS Sports Network. Take us to commercial break.
All right, y'all. Y'all heard the big dog. We're going to a break, but when we come back, it's the second half of the double reverse. That means it's big boy time, NFL. Who you got? All that coming up on All In Football Show. We'll be right back. We are back from the break. All That Football Show. Lee Ice and the big dog breaking down this weekend's football action. The big dog just told you what happened in college and the CFL. Now, big dog, what happened with the big boys?
Blah, blah, blah. Halloween night. The Jets, Jets, and Aaron Rodgers played at home against the Houston Texans. The Houston Texans. That's right. There was As the Jets win 21-13. Man, nobody circled the wagon like the Buffalo Bills because they must have had some hot wings or something. Because the Miami Dolphins came in town as the Buffalo Bills field goal kicker kicked a 61-yard field goal with 15 seconds left to go that made the Bills win 30-27, Lee Ice.
They got it on lock. They're on easy streak now in that division.
Yeah, they can wrap up the whole division by Thanksgiving. Has been said already. The Ravens, quote the Ravens, nevermore, took on that legal marijuana carrying team, the Denver Broncos. The Broncos came into town, Bo Nix and company, and they must have smoked something. Because they must have put some parsley on them crab cakes for their game time dinner or lunch. Because the Ravens went upside their head 41-10. San Diego, LA Chargers. San Diego, LA Chargers. San Diego, LA Chargers. Boy, they were superchargers today because the Browns sure look brown, like that other brown stuff. 27-10. Lee Ice.
Yeah.
Guess what?
What?
Prohibition's illegal now because the Carolina Panthers beat the New Orleans Saints 23-22. And guess what? Right. My cousin came back and Carr came back, and it still didn't make a difference.
And it's still to make it happy for that young and Bryce Young.
Who gonna beat them Bengals? Who gonna beat them Bengals? Not Gardner Minshew and the Raiders. Raiders go down 41-24. The Washington Commanders went to Gotham City to play the G-Men, and the Giants wore them throwback Lawrence Taylor uniforms as the Washington Commanders and James Daniels 27, G-Men on at the Giants 22. Man, he was on the sideline, Lee Ice. Mm-hmm. He's usually saying, "Here we go," but he was saying, "Here we suck." They called him on the sideline and said, "We suck," and they suck. They got problems. As the Dallas Cowboys, the Americans team, go down to the ATL to play the Atlanta Falcons and Gladys Knight chicken and waffles and a slutty vegan, and they must ate some vegan food because they sure played poorly. 27-21, the Falcons over them. Yes, guess what? Tennessee had the lead all day and did not give it up.
They did not give it up.
They went to overtime, though. They went to overtime, 20-17 over the New England Patriots. Man, Taylor Williamson and the Bears must still be feeling that Hail Mary from Washington because they got beat up today. I mean, the Cardinals left the roof open in that spaceship and it was raining and hailing at the same time when they played, and the Bears didn't know what to do. But the The Redbirds look like Woody Woodpecker, pecked all over them, 29-9 over them Bears. Let the Cardinals win. The Jaguars, the Duval County, came into Philadelphia to play the city of brotherly love, and Jalen Hurts put the hurt on them, 28-23.
Man, Trevor Lawrence, man, he frustrates me so bad. Sometimes he looks like he want to play, then he look like he don't care. Then he makes the greatest play you've seen. Then he makes the dumbest throws, man. They had a chance to win that.
Yeah, they did. Hey. Detroit football. Detroit Lions when they played that dan. Go, Pack, go. Dan. Go, Pack, go. And it was snowing earlier this morning in Green Bay. Then there was a lot of rain today in Green Bay. And Detroit played their first game outside this year in the ice in 9 weeks. Guess who won? Guess who won? Them body kneecaps. They bit them kneecaps off the Packers 24-14. And the game had just ended moments ago, the ice. The L.A. Randy Hollywood Donut Ice Cube on Friday Rams beat the 12-man Microsoft, the Caramel Macchiato Starbucks Seattle Seahawks 26-20 in overtime. And then tonight, at the bottom of your screen, the I'm Not on Probation Indianapolis Colts take on the Black Gold the Minnesota Vikings. Then on Monday night, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers will play that sidearm throwing behind the back. Andy Reid say, man, I'm in home. I'm going to go to Culver's, get me a butter cheeseburger. And Travis Kelce gonna be looking for his brother throwing somebody's phone down like he did at Penn State yesterday. Hey, Leon, take us commercial break.
All right, y'all, we're gonna go to a break. When we come back, we got the clipboard. We got Who You Got. We got Lee Ice Stone Cold Lock and Key. And Lee Ice All-In Player of the Week. All of that on the All-In Football Show. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody, to the All-In Football Show. Lee Ice and the Big Dog. We breaking this weekend football action down. Now it's time for my favorite topic, or my favorite part of the show. It's called Who You Got, where we make our picks. You ready, Big Dog?
Thursday, November 7th. We'll have a new president by then elected. Who we want as who that gonna beat them Bengals? As the Bengals travel to the Big Crab Cake in Baltimore, Maryland to take on Lamar Jackson and that big man getting loose and quote the Ravens nevermore. Who you got on Prime Video, Lee Ice?
This is where the Bengals, man, this is where they start getting hot in the regular season. I'm going with the Bengals, yep. And it's not, to me, it's not an upset. The Bengals will go to Baltimore and beat the Ravens.
They're going to be techno on Sunday morning on NFL Network in Germany. As the G-Man take on that. No, ain't no race cars over there. It's F1 cars. Ain't no NASCAR. They got a lot of liquor, though, as the Carolina Panthers take on the Giants in Munich, Germany. Lee Ice, who you got on NFL Network at 9:30 in the morning?
That's sad that Germany gets this game. Ugh. Give me Carolina, man. I'll go with the youngin again.
I'm going with the G-Man. Then that's Sunday, the regular slate schedule at 1 o'clock. The sidearm thrown behind the back. Andy Reid going to be looking for some Kansas City, St. Louis style ribs. And Travis Kelce going to hopefully put his pet shirt back on for his brother. As the Kansas City Chiefs hold that legal marijuana team known as the Denver Broncos. They come down to puff, pass on CBS at 1 o'clock. Who you got?
Man, Denver started off 5-3. That was a good story. Nice story. Bo Nix, Sean Payton. But they played the Ravens, and now they're going to play the Chiefs, and they're going to get blown out again. Give me the Chiefs.
I agree. In the game of the day of the early winner at 1 o'clock, the Panani brothers with that fried bologna and coleslaw and the French fries sandwich travel down to Washington, D.C. with his eyes bugging out. Take on that Jalen Daniels, a 4-piece of fried rice and mumbo sauce, known as the Washington Commanders. The Washington Commanders host the Pittsburgh Steelers on CBS at 1 o'clock. Who you got?
You said it's the game of the day, man.
1 o'clock. At 1 o'clock.
I'm surprised they hasn't flexed that. Don't be surprised they flex this game.
They can't. It's too late.
It's too late?
Yeah, it's got to be 2 weeks in advance.
Well, Russ is in 2-0. Steelers are scoring like they haven't been, you know. Jaden Daniels and the Commanders, they are undefeated at home. They stay undefeated. Somehow, some way, they find a way to win this game. Give me the Commanders in the home team.
Lay ice. I'm going with my eyes bugging out, baby. I'm going with the eyes bugging out and the man with the pretty white. The Pittsburgh Steelers. Clap. Go. Clap. Go. As they get in that big Viking ship and travel down to Duval County and take on the AEW staff and Tony Khan as the Jacksonville Jaguars host the Minnesota Vikings on Fox at 1 o'clock. Who you got?
I just told you, man. That poor Trevor Lawrence he frustrates me. I think Brian Flores is going to frustrate him. Give me the Vikings.
I agree. The ATL Falcons travel that slutty vegan down to New Orleans to play that when the Saints come marching in. Who that gonna beat them Saints? It might be the Falcons. I got the Falcons over the Saints at 1 o'clock on Fox. Who you got?
Falcons should win this game. They really should. It's time for New Orleans to win. Give me New Orleans in an upset.
I'm going with the Falcons. Go 7-3. Hey, Rice-A-Roni, that San Francisco treat. Travel to Tampa Bay Buccaneers on Fox at 1 o'clock. The 49ers go to Tampa Bay. Who you got?
I'm going with the 49ers, but something's telling me Tampa Bay. Well, they will. Tampa Bay is going to give them a good game. 49ers, they need this. They got to stay pace with Arizona and the Rams now. So give me San Francisco.
I agree. Nobody circles the wagon like the Buffalo Bills as they go to Indianapolis and say, I'm not on probation. Indianapolis Colts and Indianapolis 500. Who you got as the Colts host the Bills on CBS at 1 o'clock?
It's going to be a letdown, but it don't matter. Give me the Colts to beat the Bills. The Bills don't need it. They're going to come in there full of themselves. And Joe Flacco's going to take it to them. Give me the Colts.
Rematch of the Super Bowl. The New England Patriots go to Chicago to play the Bears at 1 o'clock on Fox. Who you got?
The Bears are reeling. 2 in a row. They should get. This is a get-right game for them. They should beat New England, and they will beat New England. Although Drake May has looked good, though.
The Tennessee Titans take that Nashville hot chicken to L.A. San Diego Superchargers. L.A. San Diego Superchargers. And the battle of the Baby Blues as the Titans and the Chargers tango on 4-5 on Fox. Who you got?
Chargers.
I agree. NFC rivals collide. Fly, Eagles, fly, as they travel to Big D and play the American. We suck team, that's what Zach Prescott said, or the American team. The Dallas Cowboys on CBS on 425. Jim Nash, Tony Romo on the call. Who you got?
Hey, if, I know if's a very big word. If Dak Prescott does not play, I'm taking the Cowboys. I like Cooper Rush. Okay, Cooper Rush does. To me, Dak doesn't do anything that Cooper Rush can't do. So if Dak doesn't play, give me Cooper Rush. If Dak plays, give me Philly.
I'm taking the Cowboys regardless. Then also on 425 on CBS, the JETS, just go to that spaceship in Arizona and hoping the roof ain't open, ain't no rain or dust or sand coming through there from the desert as the Cardinals host the Jets on CBS at 425 in a very interesting matchup. Who you got?
Hope everybody believe me now. Arizona is for real, and they're gonna make Aaron Rodgers look like an old man. That defense flying around. Aaron Rodgers can't move, man. Give me Arizona.
I agree. Lee Ice, this is possibly, I say possibly, but I doubt it very seriously, a preview of the Super Bowl. Detroit football. Take on who? Houston Texans. Who? Houston Texans. Who? Houston Texans. Who you got?
Houston is hurting now. They lost their top receiver, and I think the quarterback kind of nipped up. Detroit, give me Detroit.
I agree, but it's going to be a close game. Then Monday night, oh my goodness. Miami Dolphins #1 as they travel to that SoFi carport and play the LA Hollywood Randy Donut Rams. Who you got? The Rams or the Dolphins?
Rams at home. Dolphins season is pretty much over. You know, they can't win the division, and I think they fall too far to get a wild card. Give me the Rams. Rams are playing for their division.
Give me the Dolphins. Give me the Dolphins in the upset. Lee Ice.
On the road? Okay.
Yes, sir. Stone Cold Lock and Key. Lee Ice style. Give it to me.
Lee Ice style at his best. All home teams, all getting points. Carolina is getting 5.5 at home against the New York Giants. Come on, man. Dallas getting 6.5 at home against Philly. Bad coaching Philly. Come on, man. Give me Dallas. And Tampa Bay is getting 6 at home against San Francisco. Okay? So all home teams, Carolina, Dallas, and Tampa, all getting 6, 5.5, and 6.5. Give me that's your Lee Ice Stone Cold Lock and Key.
We're going to start off with college football. We got some huge matchups coming up this weekend. On 7:30 on ABC, number 11, Alabama goes to Death Valley and play the LSU number 14 Tigers. Who you got?
Oh, this is LSU. Alabama's not Alabama, so not the Alabama that we know. So give me LSU.
I agree. Also, on Fox at 4 o'clock, Colorado goes to Texas Tech.
This could be Deion's signature game, man. If he can pull this off. I say he does it. Let's go with Colorado.
3:30 on CBS. Michigan goes to number 8 Indiana, undefeated Indiana. I got Indiana blowing them out.
We're going to see if they for real. They should. They really should. But guess what? The dream comes to an end here. Give me Michigan.
I'm going with Indiana. Lee Ice, number 2 Georgia goes to number 16 Ole Miss on ABC at 3:30. A lot of people say this is the last chance for Ole Miss to get in the playoffs. The playoff rankings come out Tuesday at 7 o'clock.
Well, if their last chance, then I guess they won't be making the playoffs because they not beat Georgia.
What? That's how you feel?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, Lee Ice. That's how you feel? Hey, I'm going with Georgia too. Going Georgia. Dak Prescott to have an MRI on his injured hamstring. How you feel?
This might be horrible to say, but the best thing for Dak Prescott is to just sit the rest of the season out. That's best for Dak. That's best for the Dallas Cowboys because it's just too much right now. Him signing that big contract and the way he's played this year, he's not going to turn it around because he has no running game. He has the one receiver that he has in CeeDee Lamb is hurt now. So it's best if Dak just sits the rest of the season out, you know.
Carr responds to Thomas's rant after Oliver's injury. You know, David Carr and Michael Thomas have a beef. They don't get along on the Saints, and he's called them out a couple times in the media. Yeah, and he called them out today. saying
That's
David
not-
Carr got the wide receiver injured today was a bad pass.
Oh wow, that's not good. Well, they need to trade Michael Thomas. Then. They're not gonna trade David Carr. So
Cowboys mull over upgrades, won't give up. Jerry Jones said
won't give up on what?
On the team. He said it's not over yet.
Okay, it will be in a couple weeks.
Bengals, Joe Burrow throws 5 touchdown passes today, but not happy.
I like that because he could have had 6 or 7.
They ain't gonna be nice. I mean, you can't win them all.
Hey man, gotta always stay hungry. Hey,
And
guess what?
Hmm?
He gonna get some more against the Ravens. I told you they're gonna beat the Ravens.
The top 10 rankings out, Lee Ice, before you give us all in. Number 1, Oregon. Number 2, Georgia. Number 3, Ohio State. Number 4, Miami. Number 5, Texas. Number 6, Penn State. Number 7, Tennessee. Number 8, Indiana. Number 9, BYU. Number 10, Indiana. Lee Ice, who's the all-in player of the week?
Well, all that player of the week is not just one player, it's a whole unit. I'm going with the Detroit Lions defense, man. They went to Green Bay. You know, some people was like, okay, Green Bay is going to beat them. Detroit hasn't played an outside game. The wind was snowing, like you said. Then it was raining, and they just shut them down, man. I mean, they got a meaningless touchdown at the end, but they held them to a field goal, pretty much. So, all in football players, let's just say players, Detroit Lions defense.
Take us home.
Oh, we got to go. Uh-oh.
He said, take us home.
Well, I hope you're still home in a couple, 3 weeks. I hope you don't get snatched up. You know what I mean? Know what I mean, John?
He said, I hope you be home in February when we go to the Super Bowl.
Oh, I'm going to be there.
Yeah, he said that. He said that's the South. Remember that.
We leave it like we always leave it. Whether like it, don't like it, learn and love it. It's the All in Football Show for the Big Dog. I'm Lee Ice. We'll see y'all next week. Peace.